Oh, hell. What's up, family? What's up, you guys? I'm just putting on some makeup, and I wanted to chat with you guys, so I'm not really in frame. Please forgive me, okay? I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I really struggled with for a long time, but I've just recently let go of, like, so many things that were blocking me from being able to connect spiritually to my higher power and just be able to be free from just the weight of the world. So, first of all, let me go ahead and tell y'all who I am. My name's Nicole. This is my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. Happy Halloween to everybody. Um, you know, be very careful out there, y'all, because even though it's Halloween, there are real life bloodsuckers out there. So, they don't just come out during Halloween. They're out all year round. You feel me? So, first of all, I want to give a huge shout out to my best friend in the whole freaking wide world, Cindy B. Okay? Cindy B. I'm not going to put you out on Front Street and put your last name on this video, but you know who you are. My BFF, my ride or die, my main BIT, my HBIC, my head bitch in charge. Girl, have you ever heard of somebody say they say the HBIC, the head bitch in charge? Okay, so that's you. You're the HBIC. So first of all, for real though, y'all, let's talk about this because it's like literally used to drive me insane. And I used to stew and stew and stew and stew and stew and stew and stew on resentments. Okay, and it was because, okay, a lot of the times whenever I get a resentment, it would be because I set myself up for the resentment. Why? What do you mean by that? Well, I put myself in harm's way. All right, maybe I, tried too hard in a friendship that what didn't work out. Maybe I, was being around somebody who their morals and values didn't like line up with mine, and so I ended up getting pissed off because they did something to make me mad, or maybe I was dating a guy who didn't really care about me and he was just using me for money. That's happened to me before when I was in my active addiction. And let me just tell y'all, before I got sober, I used to have so many resentments towards people because they hurt me and I felt like, well, they hurt me, so I'm never going to forgive those people, right? And so I would hold that grudge for so long. Now I don't do that because here's the tea on that. When you are holding grudges against people for like decades upon decades upon decades, you're not hurting them. They're renting space inside your head for free. They're literally living their best lives, and you're the one that's over there hating them while they don't even realize that you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Believe me, I've been there. I'm not saying that I haven't been there. I'm not saying that I'm like, oh, so resentment free all the time. Every now and then something will creep in that really just boils my blood, and then I'll have to pray and let it go, right? But most of the time, I could talk it out with a friend or someone else that's in recovery, and I can let it go. Do you know what I'm saying? Most of the time, I can chop it up to a person just going through the struggle. You know what I mean? And I understand that because I've totally been there. But one thing I learned is that I was holding on to resentments and they were keeping me sick. Okay, I kept on finding ways to get drunk and high behind these resentments that I was harboring. All right, and if I wasn't using because of the resentments, I was acting out just in a negative way. Maybe just being ugly or gossiping, just not things that align with my recovery today, right? So I just want you guys to, if you're struggling and you have somebody in your life that drives you insane and they've hurt you over and over and over again and you're like, I can't let go of this resentment, I'm never going to be able to forgive this person, just know this. Like I said before, if I can forgive the girl who called DHS on me, then anyone can forgive anybody, okay? If I can forgive, the guy who raped me, then we can forgive anybody. And so I just wanted to come on here and do this quick snippet of real talk with you guys. Don't let resentments consume your life. Don't let them take over your recovery to where you cannot see the sunlight of the spirit, because those resentments are what keeps you blocked off, okay? And I know this because I've been there, and that's the only reason why I'm sharing it with you guys. I know a lot of you guys are going through struggles with family members, and you're like, Nicole, is it ever going to get better? Am I ever going to be able to be around my family? Are they ever going to forgive me? And I'm here to tell you, as long as you work on your sobriety and you keep doing the next right thing, things will come to fruition. All right, you guys, I love y'all.